Afternoon, welcome back to another episode of Dallas Auto Diag channel. We have an interesting case. 2018 Dodge Charger, Hemi engine, customer complaint, no start. I am here at this mechanic shop. The car was brought to them to do some work on the power steering. It had a hard power steering, so they replaced the pump. That didn't do anything. They decided to replace the whole rack and pinion. That's what they told me. And once they replaced it, the car stopped working. They called me for the car. I came and I saw car had an accident, obvious. But I saw this. I saw those two push buttons. I saw a body control module, and somebody has been here before. I didn't do any of this. It's been like this since I came. So I started pulling diagrams, but before pulling diagrams, I want to show you guys. So when you come and you do this, you don't have anything. This doesn't switch, and no dash. Even this noise, it wasn't there when you put the flasher. Nothing. So what I did, I pulled the breakout box and I connected it to see if I have communication going on pin 6 and 14. I don't have anything, and I will show you guys. And some of you guys might say that it is because it's been sitting for a minute. True, but what we just did, we just opened the door, so that should be enough to wake up the network. Or what I can do, I can put the flasher on. That should be enough to wake the network. That didn't. So I suspected a network issue that is preventing the vehicle from starting. But at the same time, I have to look at the other diagrams, like the starting diagram, and simply there's a starter relay that energizes the starter, and the starter relay get energized from the body control module and the engine control module. Those are the two that make the starter relay click. So we have to go step before. Let's close this engine control module and the body control module. I made sure to ask them exactly what happened, and they told me what I told you guys exactly. And they changed also, because I went back and I wanted to be 100% sure what happened, and then they remembered that they changed the clock spring. So at this point I was like, okay, do we have a usual no start or a network? So let me focus on the network. I even pulled the computer data lines here, and I looked at it. I wanted to see if there is any fuses on the network, and there is. I didn't check them. I wanted to get to the security gateway module to check over there, and then I wanted to see if the system has any codes. So I pulled the IM608 and I plugged it in, and it wasn't able to identify the vehicle even when it is off. I put the VIN number by manual selection, and it wasn't even to talk to the vehicle, period. I wasn't able to read the password or nothing. So next I decided to focus on network, and to to go there, there's a lot of options, but I decided to start with reverse policy, reverse what they did. So I decided to disconnect the power steering, the rack and pinion, the electric power steering, because it is right here. Where is it? Oh, here, right here. It is right here, and it gets two, yellow, brown, and yellow on a connector, C1 or C2, depends on whether you have police package or not. And oh, I want to show you guys also. Where's the power probe? Okay, over here. It fell. When I come here, I want to check pin 6 and 14. What do we have in it? Now we have what I had ground. So when I came here before, every time I put my lead here, I get a ground signal. So both can high and can low were shorted, but now it's still no good. Let me tell you guys why. This is can low, right? I use the power probe. One of the good features of it, give you minimum maximum. So look at the minimum. Minimum is 0, maximum is 2.5, and I read 2.5. That should be minimum 1.5, 2.5. Same thing with can high. Look at can high, 0 to 2.5, and I read 2.5. So this one is no good. Having a ground all the time is no good. So I decided to go and unplug, and I want to show you guys we still have no start situation. So I want to go and unplug the power steering or the rack and pinion that they installed, and these are the two connectors for it. The big one is the power and ground, and the small one is the data line connector. So let me just unplug it. Hold on, I need 2 hands for this. Okay. Now, did you guys hear this? You see how the throttle body plate and the beeping for the door? No. All you have to do is unplug this, by the way. I don't know if you guys in the picture. The power and ground. When I unplug it, that's when I restored normal signals. And I'll prove it to you guys by going here. First, we're gonna see the difference. See? And now we have 2.5. Look, car's gonna start. We have a dash, we have everything. Okay. I don't know why it's doing this, but security lights flash, and this might not be it. This might not be the original, because when I asked the guy, he wasn't sure which one it is. But we'll leave it to this. The unit that they installed is bad. It's a used one, and it was bringing the whole network down. I mean, I could go get the scope to show you guys, but you guys saw it. It wasn't starting. All I did is I unplugged the rack and pinion, and now it's started. So that's another network kind of video. Hopefully you guys know how complicated these systems are, and if one component on the network is bad, it will affect the whole thing. Thank you guys for watching.